Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is game 17 of OGR, and once again, for the second night in a row, the Edmonton Oilers have lost another game. We lost to Arizona a couple nights ago in overtime, and once again, it was another close game against the St. Louis Blues, and we just were not able to pull away with the victory. Tonight, we had Mike Smith in the net, plus we were facing a red-hot St. Louis Blues team that were on a 5-game winning streak, I'm pretty sure, before this game, and they just got their 6th in a row. So we were facing a team that was red damn hot, and man, did we ever force it to them. We outshot them. We were hard of the body. We're blocking a lot of shots. It's just a lot of things did not go our way, and it did right at the start of the game. Once again, it was the same way that the Arizona game went. We started off with a hot start. Connor McDavid getting a huge goal on the power play to start things off, and wow, wasn't it beautiful. And we're also going to talk a lot about the power play and the special teams in this episode, because there was a lot of problems with the special teams today. And just the past couple games we've been seeing it. But Connor McDavid, he started off with his 8th goal of the season, and what a goal it was. It was a perfect pass by Leon Draisaitl. He just squeaked it right underneath Jake Allen's pad. It was a great way to start off the game. It really got me ready into it. And then you had Jay Schwartz, Pietrangelo, and Thomas all get goals. 2 goals on the power play, which is the first time this season that we let that many goals in on the power play. It was 2 in a row, and we weren't able to stop any. We stopped 1, and we had 1 good penalty kill, and the rest we had some really bad bounces go our way. I mean, James Schwartz was just a perfect tip, and Mike Smith was just not seeing the puck. I don't know what was wrong with him. He was just not seeing the puck properly tonight. He was missing a lot of his shots. He was just really inconsistent, which I really don't like seeing from our goaltenders, is that inconsistent play like we seen from Mikko Koskinen 2 nights ago, and now Mike Smith. We just seen that from him last night. So hoping one of our goalies can step back up and get us a big time play. Then we got ourselves close in the third period. Zach Kassian got spread a great pass from Leon Draisaitl. He sniped it top shelf on Jake Allen. Perfect way to generate some more momentum. And then Tyler Bozak, he just dumped it down the ice. It was a lucky bounce, and it went in the back of the net right on the power play for the Edmonton Oilers. And what can you really do there? Nothing really. It's just bad luck when a puck goes like that and it bounces right in the back of the net. But once again, another night where the first line was the main contributors. McDavid and Kassian, Draisaitl, McDavid, they all had points. Mike Smith had his first assist, but it was all the first line, which, I mean, come on, guys. We were able to shoot more pucks on the net tonight. I really seen that. That was awesome to see from the team, just getting pucks on net. It's just we weren't playing very well, and the pucks that we were shooting on the net were at all great chances, because the St. Louis Blues, this squad is... The reason why they were Stanley Cup champions last year is they are one of the best defensive teams out there, and they can shut you down easily, and they were able to shut down Connor McDavid and Draisaitl and Nuge and so many other players. They just played so exceptionally well last night. Now, the players that did have bad nights was almost everyone on the damn team. Yurko, he got sent down to the AHL. Same with, I think it's Colby Cave as well, got sent down, as Seahan and Archibald will be back in the lineup, as Archibald kind of fractured his ankle a while ago, and Seahan, we pulled him out of the lineup because he took a big hit. So Seahan and Archibald will be placing themselves back in the lineup. Yurko got placed on waivers, which is understandable. He was a test to see how well he would play. He just has not been the guy that we were expecting him to be, which I didn't expect him to be anyways. So it is what it is. He only played 11 minutes. He was a rough guy out there, and mostly everyone was. Sam Gagner, he got a pretty good amount of time up with the first line, but he wasn't able to generate anything. He got moved right down back to his lineup. Now, I've been hearing a lot of shit talking about Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and him not being a consistent guy for the Edmonton Oilers. And what do I have to say to that? Nugent-Hopkins is my boy. I love Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He's a great player, and I don't know why he's getting so much criticism. Last year, he had 69 points, and the year before that, he had 48. He's an especially well two-way guy. And once he gets a cheaper contract, Nuge will even be a better player for the Edmonton Oilers. Now, do I see him being maybe traded? Yeah, but then who are you going to play for your second-line centerman? No one. We don't have any backup second-line centerman to play for the Edmonton Oilers right now, so it'd be stupid to do that. Nugent Hopkins is just having a rough stretch right now. He's not able to put the puck in the back of the net. And plus he has 9 points in, 19 or 18 games now it is? I think 17 games, coming up on the 18th one. And that's not bad. He's playing good hockey. He's just not getting those bounces near him. He had like 3 goals stolen from James Neal because of a random deflection. So honestly, Nuge has been playing good hockey. He just has to get those bounces going for him. Plus, he doesn't have very many wingers to play with. He's been rotating. Of course, he's been staying with Neal. But you have Jujar go in there. You just have a bunch of random guys kind of flipping in and out of the lineup, which is just, what can you do? Nuge is a great guy, and I think he's going to be a huge contributor for the next couple years for the Edmonton Oilers. He's a great two-way guy. He plays good defensively. He's the type of guy that I like to have on the Edmonton Oilers. Did he play very well last night? No, he didn't. He had a rough night for the Edmonton Oilers, and I'm really hoping he can bounce back. And we really need that depth on the Edmonton Oilers to really step up in the next night against the New Jersey Devils on Friday, where we wear the alternate jerseys. I really need them to step up tomorrow night, as we're going to be getting Sehan and also Archibald back in the lineup, and also Joakim Nygard might be coming into the lineup as well. So hopefully he will get implemented into that second line, because honestly, when Nuge and Neal and Nygard were playing all together, they had a good line going, and I'm hoping they can continue that good chemistry that we've seen from them. Overall, offensively, we struggled. Hopefully, we can bounce back against the New Jersey Devils, as we are in a desperate need of scoring. Because, my lord, we can't just rely on McDavid and Draisaitl to score us every single goal throughout the entire year. We're going to have to start getting Nuge and Neal back up, because Neal, he hasn't scored a goal in a while. We need to get those guys back up and going. We need to get Gagne going. We need to get everyone down to that depth going, or even make a trade to maybe go after somebody else. Defensively, we took Pearson out of the lineup because he had a rough night against the Arizona Coyotes, which I think is just a dumbass idea. Brendan Manning, he's nowhere near good, and we're putting Chris Russell on his offhand, which in terms make him a shit defender, and Chris Russell on his offhand has not been good this year. It's just rough to receive a pass like that, and honestly, it does not work out for Chris Russell. The one good pairing was Nurse and Bear. Once again, they had a good night. When you get 3 goals scored on you, what can you do? And honestly, there wasn't very much to dissect from the defensive part. They didn't get any goals. They didn't get any points. They played pretty well. I just need to keep Pearson alongside Klefbom, or hopefully we can get Adam Larson back in the lineup here soon, because he's going to definitely be a huge key to the team to have back in the lineup, because we have to either take out Benning or Russell. They've been probably 2 of the worst defensemen on the Edmonton Oilers, and one of those 2 guys really just need to get the fuck out of town. Mike Smith, what a rough night for him, man. He just was not saving the puck. He made 16 or 20 saves last night, and just inconsistent, and it was a rough night for him, man. I feel bad for Mike Smith. Hopefully he will be able to bounce back. I think he might be going to the New Jersey, or maybe Mikko Koskinen, but I'm thinking Mike Smith will get another game to go in and just kind of prove himself that he'll be able to bounce back. And I'm hoping he does, because Mike Smith, he's a good goaltender. He was starting off hot for us, but we can't be fumbling into November like we just started, because we got to keep the pace that we had in October if we really want to be a playoff team this year, and we got to start keeping that pace. And we also got to get the power play back up and running. Only 1 goal in the power play. We've been one of the most dominant teams on the power play, and just lately we have not been able to score any goals. Neal hasn't been going. Nuge hasn't been playing his best. McDavid, Draisaitl, they're kind of carrying it, but they're always getting defended. We really got to get that power play going, and the penalty kill. I'm hoping we can have a bounce-back game against the New Jersey Devils on Friday. I know they're one of the worser teams, so hopefully we can have a bounce-back game and then get that offense generating. That's what we really need to do, is focus on that offense, get that generated, and keep that going. Because once we get that going, the sky is the limit for the Edmonton Oilers. But for right now, guys, I'm going to sign off. I will see you guys all in the next video. We're going to jump right in the highlights. Also, before I head out, I did check out the EA Sports record. Right now they are 12-5, which is just absolutely ridiculous how fucking right they are on every single game. They have won 12 games already throughout this year and only lost 5 times. So they have a better record than the Edmonton Oilers, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So good on them. So Edmonton Oilers, they won 1-0 in this game. So there's only one goal to take a look at this. So the highlights should be pretty quick. So I'm gonna throw it right in the highlights so you can see who scores that goal and gets the game-winning goal for the Edmonton Oilers. See you guys all later.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Oil Country, Edmonton, Alberta. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski. The Devils have a quick turnaround as they're right back into the fire tonight, Ray.
Sometimes the team on the back-to-back plays really well early, like they're into the game. Eventually, though, you run out of gas, and that's where you have to watch what happens in a back-to-back scenario.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Here's an odd man rush. Here's the pass. Lets it go. Scores! How big is that one?
Wow, so late in the game here. Nobody been able to score. Finally, a lead here late in period 3. Sometimes you just got to put your hands up and say, I can't do any more than that. He did all he could to try and stop that puck.
And there's the final horn, and listen to this place. Well, you post a goose egg, it makes it a lot easier when you're chasing a win, Ray.
It's pretty simple that if your goalie's this good, you can take a chance somewhere. You feel like you're always covered behind you, and he was lights out again tonight.
He sure was. For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us tonight.